As we head into the peak of the hurricane season, which is the middle of September, so August, September, and then October are the peak months in the 6-month hurricane season each year. And just last week, the Colorado State University National Weather Service updated their pre-season predictions to suggest we're going to have an even more active hurricane season with more named storms, more major hurricanes, and most importantly, saying that Louisiana is 45% likely to be hit by a hurricane during the rest of this hurricane season. So with those warnings, I just wanted to take one more opportunity to ask all the people of our state, whether they're in North Louisiana or coastal Louisiana, to be prepared. Number one, heed evacuation warnings. Get yourself, your family, your vital possessions, your family heirlooms, and even your pets out of harm's way. We lost many of our fellow citizens during Hurricane Katrina because they did not heed those evacuation warnings. Number two, access the federally subsidized federal flood insurance program. It's the best insurance buy a property owner can make in our state. Remember, there's a 30-day wait period before a flood insurance program policy goes into effect. Thirdly, know your coverages. Know what your deductible is, such as a named storm deductible, which can be as high as 5%, not of your loss, 5% of your insured value, meaning it's not uncommon to have a $10,000 deductible applied to your hurricane-damaged home. So know that, know your other coverages, make sure you're prepared to meet those deductibles, to bear that expense out of pocket, and to cover your other possessions and needs as necessary. And finally, make an inventory, preferably with photographs of your possessions, to assist you in making a claim in the event of a loss during the upcoming hurricane season. Those things are important, and let me also remind you that typically a property insurance writer will stop writing property insurance once a storm approaches the Gulf of Mexico. 30 days for the flood program, all policies before they go into effect. Property insurance, typically companies will stop writing as a tropical storm or hurricane approaches the Gulf of Mexico. So you can't wait until the very last minute to get the coverage you need as a hurricane approaches our state. We're likely to have a very active hurricane season. I would just urge all of the citizens of our state to be prepared and be proactive in protecting themselves, their families, and their property.
How many people in Louisiana have flood insurance, and what is the typical cost?
The typical cost is about $500 to $600 per year, and about 500,000 policies are in place in our state. After Rita and Katrina, about 40% of the victims of those two storms had flood insurance in place. That's unfortunate that 60% did not, but it's much better than our neighbors to the east in Mississippi, where their victims, only 20% had flood insurance in place. So it's unfortunate because it truly is the best insurance buy a property owner can make, whether they're in Shreveport, Monroe, or for that matter, the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee, that was flooded out last year in a flash flood, as happens in our state on a regular basis, in addition to springtime flooding, as we just experienced last month and the month before, necessitating the opening of the Bonnicary and Atchafalaya flood basins, spillways, and of course hurricane-related flooding that devastated central and northeast Louisiana with Hurricane Gustav rainfall for the 2 days following Hurricane Gustav making landfall in Louisiana and traversing central and northeast Louisiana.
If people have questions or like more information, what should they do?
First, they should contact their agent. That's the source of all information relative to their property insurance needs, or for that matter, any form of insurance. And in addition to that, they can contact us at the Department of Insurance, 1-800-259-5300. That number again, 1-800-259-5300, or go to our website, www.ldi.la.gov.